Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager 7 stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me as always and not pictured on the screen is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with our Swimming in the Deep End San Jose Sharks 2020-2021 season. Jeff, we are playing in, well, an alternative schedule, I guess, because the real NHL has kicked off now. It's I guess mid to late January. It's January 20th, 2021, but we're only back in on November 19th of 2020.
And on that one, actually, before we get going, I should mention that we do have the new update coming out. We're hoping for tomorrow, just doing some last minute checking. Might have to fix a couple of things early in the morning, but then hopefully we can get it out to you later in the day. And in that will be the option to start with the real NHL schedule, or at least something close to it, so you're not finishing after July, but you will have the shortened version of the schedule, and same thing for the other leagues too. So coming very close, almost there.
Hi, Gudu. Thanks for coming out. Yes, and that will include the new conferences as well.
Yep.
So you can learn to hate all the teams that you have to play 10 times.
Every other team in Canada.
And
speaking of which, I saw a kind of frightening headline there for you in the mail.
Which was what?
In the game? Well, not for the Sharks in this game, but for the Jets.
Lane, yes. Yes, that happened at the end of our last one. Yeah, 7 months, massive eye trauma. Not great. But yeah, we in this game, we're still in the Pacific Division. We've been better than what we thought we were going to be at 13-8-1, sitting fifth in the Western Conference at 27 points through 22 games. Not a huge amount to say if you haven't seen our Sock 12 Nickels in the chat coming to say stupid Jets. That's harsh, Sock. Looking around here, we have
harsh, but not wrong.
Ouch. Well, I happen to know he's an Ottawa fan, so we can make some fun there. We've remade the team. We've got
all that.
Yeah, we've remade the team. We've got rid of Evander Kane. We picked up Anthony Duclair, so he's on our team. We also picked up Eric Holla on a couple of cheap deals, and they have really performed, which is what's kept us competitive. We
surprisingly competitive.
Yes, we are basically treading water. We're not trying to make the playoffs. We're not trying to lose either. We're just trying to make sure we can move on to the next season and hopefully, maybe sign a few free agents, have a good draft, kind of see what's going on. Not much to say here, so we're just going to skip through a few more games. Oh, oops, forgot to switch goalies. All right, Martin Jones is going to play at 75% versus Florida. And, of course, we get our butts kicked 4-1. That's disappointing. But we continue on here. And, all right. Just going to do this while this loads. So, Jeff, with the season kicking off, how have you felt, actually?
Good after the first game, less good after the second one, even less good after the third one, and then 5-2. So we're 1-3 at this point, so I could be better.
And for those who don't know, Jeff is a Canucks fan, so.
And now we got Montreal tonight, so I'm really hoping we're not 1-4 after this.
Well, let's hope not either. And continue.
Mind you, one more high draft pick wouldn't kill us.
I don't think they would be very happy to dip quite that much. Okay, Justin Abdelkader is on waivers, but I don't think we really need him, so we're going to kind of leave. We can see more guys are getting hurt. Chris Letang is hurt rib cage. He's going to be gone for 3 months. All right, everybody's taking a bit of a beating. Just taking a look here. Okay, we did have Merkley back in the lineup. Okay. Martin Jones is only at 50%, so he's definitely going to need the day off. Everybody else looks...
By the by, but about injuries, there's been a couple of comments on the forums about it. People mentioned thinking there were too many injuries. We had to look back at the code, and everything is as it should be. Nothing's changed from last year, so I think that's just some people running into a bad string of luck and getting more injuries than they'd like. But we are looking at ways to add an injury slider, or at least an option to lower the base number of injuries if you want to do that in your game. Won't be in this update, though.
Good to know. Little peek inside of seeing what's going on the development side. And as you said, the next update will be coming hopefully tomorrow. And if you're watching this on YouTube, should already hopefully be out. We're going to have... All right, let's get Dubnyk in net for this game versus Vegas. We're still kind of going to skip through this here again. And Dubnyk pulls out the win and heats up too. Gets up to 3 fires. All right, 4-1 victory. Who's scoring for us? Ryan Donato, Hurdle and Meyer assist. Anthony DeClaire. Oh, Donato had 2 goals. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. And Noah Gregoire gets better at right wing. Perfect. It's good to feel slightly confident. I've kind of enjoyed the one thing about the new schedule with the NHL is the baseball idea is interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah, the multiple games against the same team in a row.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, some leagues have done it for quite a while. The AHL and ECHL have done it particularly with the West Coast teams to cut costs.
And the NHL used to do it a long time ago, and the WHA also used to do it.
You'd have to think it's easier on the players too, because you're not traveling back and forth as much.
Well, they said
you go somewhere, you stay for a couple of days, play a couple of games, and that's one less trip you don't have to make later in the season.
The 2 biggest things are, number one, facing the same team over and over for TV reasons, because you're seeing those same teams. And it would also mean that you're not seeing players in a city every year.
Yeah.
But
I remember the old, went back when you had the old unbalanced schedule, and it just didn't, some year, well, we always got to see Gretzky, but you didn't get to see, I know somebody, Trottier and the Islanders every year.
Oh, wow. Rick Bowness got fired. Well, okay, fair enough. Dallas went 4-18, so he got fired.
Ouch.
All right. So they brought in Todd Nelson. Yeah, all right. Interesting hire. I can't blame them if Bowness goes that hard. Classic Mac in the chat says, I love the idea of being able to visit fun new cities and seeing 2 or 3 games instead of just one would be fun. I love traveling for baseball. Yeah, there was an interesting article on The Athletic from Pierre Lebrun talking about with Bill Daly about the possibility of it. But actually, Jonathan Taves, I know, threw out the idea a couple years ago for sure.
It's a nice thing if you're visiting, if you want to go, if you don't live you're in the city where the games are, you can, if you want to see a particular team, you can go spend the whole weekend there, and you're not just stuck there for one day and having to go back right away.
Yeah. Mark Edward Vlasic is ready for team practice. Was he on the... Oh, yeah, I guess he was injured. Right. Okay, so we're going to continue game versus Montreal here. Let's play this game out. Sure, why not? Just take a look. We're going to play.
Speaking of Vlasic, we still need to find a way to get rid of him in that awful contract.
Did we put him on the trade block? I don't remember.
Don't think so. Yes, he's still getting that slight jerkiness watching your game. And I think you've updated to the new test build, right? Is that
yes.
Is there still a release one? Yeah, so there's a few things changing here. You'll see the forwards aren't passing backwards quite as much. What does it do at the higher speeds?
This is on, just looking, this is on very fast.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's still delaying a little bit more than I would
Oh,
expect.
no, wait, sorry. That's quick sim speed.
Yeah, that's
this is
view
speed.
You try view speed very fast. Is it? I mean, it flies really smoothly on mine. Maybe show that next week. A little jerkier than I would expect. I think that's just something between your system and Twitch, or
yeah. Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm going to change something.
Or what have you got? 10 downloads running in the background?
No, not at all. Actually, I was going to see if I could change something, but I can't change it right now. So we're just going to leave it as it is.
Yep.
Going to slow it back down a bit, so. All right, we're going to stop. And we're going to do a quick sim. And first period ends with no score. Get on the power play. Oh, we scored. All right. 1-0. Eric Hollis scored to open it.
Again.
Yeah. So end of the second, we're up 1-0. Oh no. What? We gave up 3 straight goals in the first 10 minutes of the period.
Oh, wow.
And we lose. Because we dumped the puck in with 8 seconds left. All right. Well, 3-2 loss. That's disappointing. What happened there? 22 seconds, 5:41.6. Oh, 2 of them were on the power play. That's not great. Got to stay out of the box. Lackos1234 says, evening, gentlemen, having a blast with FHM7 so far. Great to hear, Lackos.
Yeah, good to hear. But yeah, I'm doing a few more things with the 2D engine. You'll see that in the update. It's producing better stats now. There's still a couple of things I've got to get figured out. The assist totals for the league leaders are running a little low, and the hit totals are a bit off. It's still too defenseman heavy for some reason. We got to get that straightened out. But yeah, I'm getting better and better to matching the old engine stat numbers.
Excellent.
And it's already better at handling penalties and fighting.
And all right. Eric Carlson staying in the top 8, but he's going to fall off soon. Anthony Declare still in the top goal scorer leaders. Dubnik's hanging around for goals against average at .212 and save percentage of .933. I guess maybe we should give him a few more games the way this is going.
Just out of curiosity, have a look at your advanced stats when you get a second. I'd just like to see what the PDOs are. Are we doing this mostly out of luck, or are we...
Carlson's a little bit hurt. Okay. Let's just take a look here since we stopped. So if we go to our roster and go to information, we can go down to stats and look at advanced stats.
Yeah, just sort by PDO.
Yep.
And just the very simple explanation of this is if it's over 100, the guy has probably been a little luckier than you would expect. If it's under 100, vice versa. And not surprisingly, yeah, look, Halla is right at the top, 108, and Couture as well. It's a bit surprising. So we got a few guys who are really getting lucky at the moment, as opposed to Hurdle, who's not having much luck at all.
Yeah, our Corsi doesn't look quite as good.
Yeah, I think we're giving up a lot of shots. The shots against 60. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, that's Middleton. That was only one game. I was going to say average 62 shots per 60 minutes, and 93-4. So he hadn't acted a few minutes, I guess.
Very much so, yes.
But yeah, you can see everybody comparing the shots for and shots against per 60. Most of the guys are a little bit underwater, although Declare is really doing well. Just having a good season all around for us.
Yep. Timo Meyer's also up as a Simcoe. So, yeah, all right. Not great, but we are... Yeah, Middleton stats are hilarious. We should never play him again. All right.
I mean, we were getting 90 shots a game when he was in the one game he was in the lineup.
All right, we're going to put Dubnyk in net for this game versus Carolina. See if he can inspire us. And he doesn't. We lose 6-2. Get just our butts kicked up and down. Interesting players on waivers. And, all right. Vlasic is going to be back soon. So we're going to have to deal with him at some point.
Did you put him on the trading block? I can't remember now.
I asked you this and you said no, but he's on the injured list, so I haven't been worried about it.
All right, that's okay. Yeah, when he's back, you probably can. It would be really nice to get an offer for him, even if it's only a draft pick.
We need Mike Babcock back in the league. He would trade for him.
He might be the only one.
And Vlasic says he's ready to come back, so I guess we're sending Middleton back down.
Yeah, 1.5 stars. Nobody's going to grab him.
You never know.
We did fix a bug with the waivers. It turns out for a little while there, anybody that you sent down as the human player weren't getting exposed to waivers, or weren't the AI wasn't looking at them to pick them up. So you were able to get away with a lot there. But now it's fixed again. So if somebody is interested in them, we're going to lose them.
Okay, Vlasic and Simnik's going to be replaced with Vlasic. As he's good enough to come back. Yeah, $7 million for 6 years. Boy, that's going to be rough.
I mean, we've got $26.5 million tied up for minimum 5 years on 3 defensemen.
Assuming we don't get rid of anybody.
3 defensemen, all of whom are over 30. And then another $8 million on Couture's 31.
2-0 shutout at when Vlasic comes back in. All right. Over Washington. Timo Meier and Brent Burns. Score, wow, late. 1650 and 1959. Empty net goal with 1 second left. Nice.
Add the stats.
Why not? Latko says he's doing a YouTube series in FHM with the Bruins. Latko, send me a link on one of our social medias. You know them. I repeat them every single thing on here. Facebook.com/franchise hockey manager and Twitter @franchise hockey. And Jacob Middleton was claimed by the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Huh.
Just because you said that wouldn't happen. I knew it. Knew it.
Well, the good news is we had like 3, 4, 1.5 star guys sitting with the Barracuda. So
you know what? They tried to waive him, so we're going to grab him, try and claim him back, and then send him back down. Sami Niku was put on waivers by the Jets, and New Jersey picked him up. What's been really interesting as well is the goaltending carousel for third-string goalies in the NHL, too, this year.
Well, yeah, with the taxi squads, I mean, some teams are carrying 4 goalies right now, and carrying some guys. When I was doing the getting the rosters updated, just doing the final check for opening night, there's guys who are kind of almost ECHL level sitting on practice rosters right now, which you got to wonder what's the point? What's that doing for their development?
Well, there's no ECHL playing either, so I wouldn't worry too much about it yet.
They're playing. No, the ECHL's already playing. They started late December. Yep.
Huh. All right.
AHL still got to start though, and well, WHL and OHL. OHL's really looking iffy now.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's not happening.
Apparently, a lot of the guys that they're seeing a lot of guys heading to Europe right now to play.
I'm not
It would almost be kind of tempting to see if they let those guys play in the WHL this year. If the WHL's going to the queue, if let all those teams pick up a couple of players. Be fun to see some of the Ontario guys out here.
Okay, here's a trade for you. Adam Earn just got moved to Arizona for Marian Hossa and the rights to Axel Bernquist.
So Hossa is just cap space, basically.
Apparently, yes. Apparently. I love that his injury is gunk.
It's literally what it is.
Yep.
Allergic to his equipment or something in it, or the sweat, or whatever, however that works.
I had that kind of happen to me when I was playing.
Yeah, I was lucky. Never had that.
And another game, and we pick up another win versus Anaheim. All right, 3-2 win. Anthony Duclair opens it up. Gregoire hurdle. 3 goals is enough to keep winning. 33 points. P-Wog says, hey, go Wings. Muskie Zipper says, love the new scouting, great addition. So there you go, Jeff. I know that's probably
good to hear. How are the Wings doing in this one?
It's a great question. We'll look here in a minute. I mean, they just traded for Marian Hossa, therefore they must be doing awesome, right? Detroit is sitting at 15-7-4.
Oh, nice start.
Yeah. And Jacob Middleton was once again claimed by Toronto. Toronto really wants
Back
him.
and forth he goes.
And then they put him on waivers. So again, we're going to claim him back again.
I think that'll just keep going in the circle if you keep doing that.
I'm going to keep doing it. I'll trade him to Toronto. If that's the case.
Yeah, offer him, see if you get a 7th rounder or something.
Yeah. We might have to waive Simonek, but I don't really care about that. November scouting update. I guess I should take a quick look at that. So, Jeff, you want to talk about this new scouting update from Shin Larson?
Yeah, if you open, give it a second to show up on my screen. And you get the he gives projected first round picks as of right now, which, wow, he's Owen Power 11th. Don't know about that. Oh, yeah, you haven't got, are you a little short on college scouting?
CCC. No, I think we're 20 for everything, so.
What kind of priority did you have on?
It was on draft stuff. I'm pretty sure. All right, we'll take a look at scouting. All right, well, no, you can do that yourself. Best free agents.
And it just tells you the best currently free agents, which is nobody because we're.
Wait. We can pick up Henrik Zetterberg?
That's weird. What'd the Wings do? They buy him out or something?
I'm not sure. He's just listed as a free agent.
That's odd. Wonder if we had something weird in the data in this start.
Let's look at his history. Doesn't say he was bought out. All right.
Although you've got because Canada is going to be a higher priority than the USA. Prospects. No, I think you're okay. I think it's just going to take a little later into the season too. Because he is getting scouted a bit because he's up to C already, but not quite as fast as the Canadian guy.
Says, I found the same thing in one of my playthroughs, but by the time the draft rolled around, Power was rated number 1.
Yeah, I think it's just generally most teams will look at Canada first and then the U.S.
Okay. Gudu says, Adam short on scouting. Good one, Jeff.
You got to think about maybe rearranging that a little so it'll look at more than one area. Maybe split it between two. Think about that a bit. Michigan State, he's at the right, for Michigan, whichever one he's at. That's the top scouted region, so he should be a fairly high priority.
Not too worried. We got lots of time. As long as he's fully scouted by June. Or July.
That's where he's at. And Johnson, the other top 5 guys, Michigan too. So they're going to be starting. They'll be scouted at the same time.
Lackhouse1234 says that Michigan team is absolutely stacked, and my Bruins playthrough 3 of the top 4 picks went to U of M.
Yep.
Oh, it's kind of like a few years ago with when Kyle Connor was at Michigan. All right, we're going to take Simonik because we got him, not our Middleton, because we got him back. And we're just going to shop him and see if we get any offers. And we got a ton of offers. Apparently his PDO has just like drove everyone crazy. Montreal wants to give us a 6th-round pick. All right. Toronto offers us a 6th-round pick.
Yep, I just did it in the save I've got here and got a few offers of 6th-rounders. So
Nick Wolf. No, we don't need another defenseman. Anton Lundell. Old man Alex Biega. Jack Johnson. Oh, there's a trade we should make.
I don't think the Rangers fans are going to agree with you on that.
What, you think the Rangers want to keep Jack Johnson?
No, I'm sure they'd be happy to get rid of him, but not a guy you want to pick up.
Yeah, so the Rangers fans would be ecstatic, I think is what you meant.
Yeah, they just wouldn't advise doing it, though.
6th-round draft choice from Vancouver. Calgary.
Take the best looking of the 6th-rounders.
Okay, Islanders are sitting at 8, 9, and 8, so that's possible. Edmonton's too good. Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'm not.
Looks like some of those 6-rounders are 2022 too. So watch which one you're taking.
It doesn't matter if we don't get it next year.
No, assuming you're not fired by then.
How dare you? Winnipeg wants him. Oh, that's too bad, Winnipeg. No, I think as long as the Islanders... Yeah, I think it's going to be the Islanders. So we're going to take away this Montreal offer. Toronto doesn't get him because they kept claiming him. So we'll ship him to the Islanders. Oh, oops, I forgot to do that. Okay, let's go back to mail. We had our development report, which take a quick look at.
And that's another bug that's fixed in the new update, upcoming update. You weren't getting, at least on the training camp one, you weren't getting reports from your own team, your active roster. And well, you didn't actually get any on the...
I did.
There we go. Yeah, you got Hurdle down there.
And Declare right there.
Yep. You've just got a really old team, so you haven't got that many old guys improving. Declare is suddenly getting a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, well, he keeps scoring. He should be getting more aggressive. And there's the old guys getting worse.
The old expensive guys, Marlowe accepted.
Pretty much. Interesting players on waivers. Yeah, we're not really looking to pick up anybody right now, though. Oh, yeah. Regardless, we increased our draft capital. Muskie Zipper says it would be helpful if you broke it into leagues.
Oh, the scouting, you mean?
I think he means the development report.
Oh, development. Yeah, could sort it that way. Yeah, it wouldn't be hard to do.
And yes, he says the development report is what he meant. Man, we're 16-11 and 1, but we're only one win behind Vancouver. Calgary's at 18, I guess, so 2 wins behind them. They just have more overtime losses. So we're going to keep things interesting. Board confidence update. Hasso-Plattner thinks the season has proceeded promisingly so far. The team is in good shape in the last few weeks. The team has played promisingly. The team needs to build on this performance. In the last month, your record dropped to 8-6-0. For a long-term perspective, Hasso-Plattner is happening with your work. All right, sweet.
We use promisingly too much there.
Well, Jeff, I will gladly rate some new ones if you want. Oh, we lose 4-0 to the Islanders.
I think that one might be hard-coded, though. Yeah, I can't even find... Oh, no, wait, there we go.
Hasso wants to know what you are doing and is very confused about everything going on.
What? Where?
No, I'm just saying that's what the owner could say.
Oh. No, I didn't get... No, it looks like that one's hard-coded. I got to get Sebastian to switch a bunch of that hard-coded text into one where we can edit it. big project for next year, maybe.
Wow,
look at Columbus.
22-4-0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done by them. And guess who we get to play next? Thanks, Jeff. All right. We'll jump into this game and just kind of sim through it and see if anything interesting happens. Throw Dubnyk in net. And we go up 1-0 really quickly, so that's awesome. Goal scored by Erik Karlsson, playing the second period. They tie it up 1-1. Tied 1-1 after 2. Max Domi scores. And okay, 3:44 left. We have 12 seconds left on the power play. Play it out. Oh, okay, that is... That's better.
Yeah, something weird with... Was that a dump in or is that icing? I'm going to take a look at that.
Goes wide. Playing very much like the Sharks, so 3 guys on top of the other guys. And so we go ahead to overtime. Three guys chasing the one guy. Yeah, that looks about right.
Okay, there's something going on there.
Now they got a power play.
Oh, is that a delayed penalty?
I think it was, yeah. I think he was buying time for...
Still doesn't look right. I got to take a look at that.
5-on-3. What are we doing? Oh my goodness. How do we get to a 5-on-3? Dubnyk standing tall in the overtime. Five on 4 now, at least. Overtime is over, which means we have a shootout, Jeff.
Yeah, which doesn't actually get animated now.
Aww.
A couple issues with that we still have to work out. And but you can just go through it one by one, and it'll give you the play-by-play.
All right, we scored. And Dubnik's made 2 saves. One for 2 for us. And that's it. We win 2-1 over Columbus. That's a big win.
Yeah. Their first shootout loss of the season, I think.
It was, yes. Interesting player on waivers.
I think maybe you've got that setting a little too high.
I did. I set it down to 2. I will change it.
Oh, it was on 2.5 and you changed it to 2?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really think there's anything a 2-star guy is going to do for us. Although I wouldn't mind getting one more 2-star defenseman.
The problem is we don't have anywhere to put him. Actually, I got an idea of how we can look for another 2-star defenseman. We should look at signable guys and see if we can find somebody and assign them down to the minor leagues. And see if anybody shows up. All right. So if I want to search for, actually, okay, hold on. Let me just look at my, that's not what I wanted. Wrong button. Okay, we do have, okay, so Simonik could go down if we found somebody. So if I go to, and I want to click on my search function here. If we click filter, right?
Yep.
And I want to search just for defensemen. And then I want to click signable. Do I want to do anything else, Jeff?
No. And you're not going to find that much. Basically AHL guys.
Oh, we got Cody Franson. He's playing for Rockford right now.
33 years old, hasn't played in the league since 2018, but...
Michael Delzato.
Not seeing him in this save.
Andrew McDonald, TJ Brennan. We don't have some of these guys scouted at all.
Although most of them are veterans, you got an idea of what they are.
Yeah.
Brennan is our guy. He's in San Jose. I think he's actually contract. No, yeah, he's signed to the Barracuda, not to us.
Yeah, which is why he's scouted. Cody Franson's the only guy who's 2-star, possibly. Wonder what he wants. What does he want? A 2-year contract for $700,000.
No. Chat question, as long as you're on that search screen.
I jumped off of it for a second. I'm going to make an offer to Cody Franson here. we're going to go... Going to offer him $1 million for the rest of the year. And he says, yeah, okay, I'll do that. So we submit an offer. And Andrew McDonald, US Flyer fans. Oh, wait, sorry. Masky Zipper. Is there any way to see the highest rated player in the NHL for a category like checking or defensive read right now? I only know how to do it by going team and sorting.
Yeah, and well, as long as you got the players scouted, it'll only show you that for scouted players. But if you go to the filter and set it to say just look at the NHL.
So that's leagues, and then go to the United States and click on the National Hockey League.
Yep.
And do I just want to search that?
Yeah, that's it. No other changes.
And then what was he wanting to look at? Checking or defensive read?
Yeah, just switch to ratings, defensive ratings.
Surprisingly, Craig Anderson only has a 1 in checking and hitting.
Yeah, all the goalies just have 1s in the skater categories.
So the best checker apparently is Jonas Brodin, followed by Ryan O'Reilly and Brendan Tanev. The best hitter, though, is William Carrier for Vegas, followed by Ryan Reeves for Vegas, followed by Brendan Tanev. All right, so that's how we can sort. So Cody Franson does sign a deal with us. And he is actually showing at 2 stars, Jeff, so...
Ready for a comeback.
I mean... All right, we'll send Simnick back down then. Well, he'll probably get picked up on waivers the way things are going. But all right, there we go.
A couple of okay seasons in the KHL.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be fine depth. And it's a 1-year deal. It's not like we're paying him tons of money. Game versus New York. And we lose 5-3. Come on.
He's not pushing Ryan Merkley off the power play, is he?
I don't even put Franson in.
Oh, okay.
He's our
Be
seventh
careful when you
defenseman.
do, because we kind of want to give Merkley the playing time, because that's a guy that's going to be important in a few years.
Jeff, I'm just got a tweet notification here. Apparently, there's somebody new we need to add to the database.
Who's that?
Marshawn Lynch.
He signed with somebody?
He's skating with... yeah, oh, there you go. Radim Simic has been claimed by the Florida Panthers. He's skating with Colorado, apparently. I don't think his skating rating is going to be very high, but...
You never know. Where did he grow up? Oh, Oakland. Maybe not.
His checking is going to be pretty good, I would imagine. All right. And continuing. Man, we still can't gain any ground in our division. Still sitting 5th.
Yeah, surprisingly tough division.
Calgary's pulling away, though, 22-8-1.
It's all the ex-Canucks.
The Calgary Canucks, yes. Oh, well, there's something important. This might explain what's going on in Vancouver. Louis Eriksson now has 600 points in the NHL. He had 1 assist in 4 minutes of 15 seconds of ice time.
Yeah, it's about par for the course for him right now, and I'll figure out what he made per minute.
That's a lot of money, probably, I would assume.
That's probably a safe assumption.
Did you want us to trade for him so you feel better? 3-2 win over the Islanders. Gave up 41 shots, but we got 37. Burns scored. Duclair scores again. Hurdle scores. Love it. All right. Continuing here. All right. Oh, good timing. We've played Philadelphia, and they just lost Jacob Voracek for the next 4 months. So, excellent timing for us. So Dubnyk in net again because he's been playing well every time we throw him in. Simmon out, and overtime loss. In fact, it was a shootout loss. They scored both their goals, and we didn't. That ends it pretty quick. And Noah Gregoire has officially converted to right wing. So that gives us a little bit more flexibility. Yes, he can now play every position. And we flipped into 4th place in the Pacific Division.
Finally.
Yeah. Oh, Rit Flyers is here complaining about losing Voracek. And what happened here? Carl Hagelund was traded to Florida for a 3rd-round pick. Florida bulking up. I don't mind that. It's a good move for them. Game versus Winnipeg back-to-back. We're going to throw Dubnyk back in net because he's been playing well.
Actually, we're probably the ones that caused that because they got Kane, and that probably pushed Hagelin down.
And we lose versus Winnipeg. 7-2 loss. Wow, we got thumped. Ooh, it was 5-1 after the first. And then
We had to throw the game to the Jets, Adam.
7-1. Ooh. Woof, woof, woof. 7-2. Gregoire scored and Brent Burns scored on the power play. We gave up a power play goal, then a shorthanded goal. Even strike the... Oh, we gave up 2 shorthanded goals. Wow. Ryan Donato has been injured. Just slightly, though. Dislocated jaw. He'll be fine. Probably. Just drinking smoothies and slushies for the next while.
Yeah, give him the football helmet, the big jaw guard. He'll be good.
All right. Game versus Carolina. Jones is in net. Let's see how we do. We got crushed by them last time, 6-2. This time, though, we lose 8-3. That's not better. That's a lot worse.
What's happening to our D right now?
Even strength, even strength. Let's take a look
5
at
points
our
to
stats.
Svechnikov.
Ooh. Not very good offensive game ratings. 36 defensive game rating from Matt Nieto. 43 from Kevin LeBlanc. 39 from Noah Gregoire. Our forwards are just dropped off the hill. Our defensemen aren't doing bad other than Brandon Dillon who had a 43. But our forwards have just completely dropped the bucket.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forwards below 40.
And Carlson has a day-to-day injury now. And he's hurt, so Cody Franson comes in for Erik Karlsson.
That's a bit of a step down.
And yet, still an offensive defenseman, so that fits it nice at least. All right, and we've dropped back into 5th because Vegas is beating us with more overtime points. That doesn't make sense. We should be ahead of them. Oh, but they played less games, that's why.
Fewer games.
Tomato. All right. Oh, whoa, that's a decent amount of stories here. Oh, good. One of our prospects just got hurt for 8 weeks. Fantastic. Neck laceration. Okay, well, yeah, he should take care of that. All right, game versus Buffalo. All right, let's see how Cody Franson does in his first game. And we actually pick up, oh my goodness, 7-6 win.
Okay, so we still got defensive problems. We're just making up for it with 7 goals.
All right. What happened here? Wow, only the top star had 1 goal. So, okay, what's going
We were
on
down 5-1 at one point.
Yeah. All right. Well, we scored 6 goals in the third. Okay, this is insane. Let's look at this. Timo Meyer. Okay. Cody Franson scores in his first game. He's so happy to be back. Merkley, Patrick Marleau, Duclair, Merkley. All even strength. Then we took the lead. They tied it up. And then we scored late, 1946, to take back the win.
14 seconds left.
Whew.
They must have run out of gas in the third.
Well, look at our offensive game ratings. Those are significantly better than our defensive ones. Cody Franson. Wow, Cody Franson. What
happens when you win 7-6.
Yeah, but 75 offensive game rating, 57 defensive game rating. That's not bad.
4 shots, and you're giving him Carlson's ice time, 22 minutes.
Yeah, I guess, right. Yeah. 23 minutes almost, but you know what? Hey, take those numbers. Nothing wrong with that. Those are the type of numbers you want from your...
Would maybe think about swapping them around with Burns.
Yeah. Carlson's not supposed to be gone that long. A win's a win. We take the win and we run out the door. Yeah, Toronto's doing pretty bad this 18-14 and 0 for only 36 points. Just ahead of Ottawa. Ottawa's 14-21 and 0. All right, you know what? I think maybe this will be a good spot for us to kind of wrap up as we continue to go here. Yeah. So as we continue, and I'll just keep pushing things forward as I do the outro here. So thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well. The videos archives usually go up on the weekend. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we are at Franchise Hockey. You, of course, can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is, I already said that. On our Twitter is what I meant to say, which is at Franchise Hockey. We can find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio. And, of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to the official forums. The community button. Wow, Jeff, I am just out of it right now. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums, where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team, or even the new update on Out of the Park Go, the upcoming mobile version of Out of the Park. Jeff, did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so. Just mentioning again, if you didn't hear earlier, I think we'll have the new update out likely tomorrow. Just checking a few things at the last minute, but so far, relatively so good. 1 or 2 things I might want to get one more build in, but I think we'll be okay to get something out for you guys tomorrow, which will have the new, you'll be able to play the NHL season more or less as it actually is, the shortened season, and we also added automatic Seattle expansion.
Excellent. All right. Thank you, Jeff. And we will see you all again next week.